Okay, what's good, people? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon from any part of the world you're viewing this from. But this is evening here, yes. And I am doing this recording Friday evening prior to market closing. Yes, as you can see, market is not about to close anytime soon. This is, by my time, it's 7:44. So market is not closing anytime soon. We still have from now till 10 o'clock. So this is another recording where I document how my week went and I explain to you guys exactly what happened to me this week. Now this week was pretty much a very crazy week for me because it was crazy. Sincerely, I'm not gonna lie. It was crazy. I had losses, back-to-back losses, but I took only two trades, but I moved into the week with really high expectations, and market did what it knows how to do best. Okay, so let me explain exactly what happened this week to me. This week started somewhere around here. Yes, on this candle right here. So this candle was Monday, yes, 1 a.m. This was daytime, 6 o'clock. And I was watching the market, I was watching the charts. I saw this selling pressure. If I go on my Telegram channel, let's go on the Telegram channel. Oof, this is not coming out. Why? Where did my tax bar go to? Okay, this is my tax bar. Let's find the picture. Good. This is the picture. I saw that candle. This was the candle right here. I saw the candle going below this low. I was like, okay, the pressure is coming in. The sell pressure is coming in. Let's get involved. I'm scaling in little by little. That was what I said. I will fully enter when the 4-hour candle closes. That was what I said, and I posted to the group that I'm going to enter only and only when the 4-hour candle closes. So that was exactly what I did. I entered when this 4-hour candle closed. Then I sent another message to the group saying that, okay, see why I said let the 4-hour candle fully close. Anyway, still waiting for the full close. Now the candle rejected. Yeah. The candle rejected and took out the whole sell momentum that I was seeing. But however, according to my market structure, it has already taken out this low for me. So I was expecting that, okay, this high should hold. So I was still looking at the sells, yeah. I was still looking at the sells, and then I saw this pressure. I saw the next candle open and I was like, okay, I'm fully in the trade. Sell GBPJPY. Okay, that was the trade. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with my tax bar. Let me pin it. Okay. So, it didn't still lock. Anyway, we'll do that later. Now, immediately this candle went down a little bit, and before we could even say jack, let's go to the 2 hours. Before we could even say jack safe, the candle has already reversed and has taken me out. I was like, what is going on? This is crazy. What's happening here? Like, okay, no wahala. I went back to my 4-hour time frame and I was looking at this market again. I was looking at GJ again. I really wanted to see what GJ wanted to do. So GJ got up here again. And when he got up here, okay, I started seeing this candle, especially this particular one here. Right here, let's go on the 1 hour. That's where we'll see what we are looking for very well. Very good. Very good. So, according to my entry, this was a pullback. This was a high right here. This was a pullback. You get me? Now, this was the next pullback. However, it failed to break this high. Yeah, and then it took out this low. And I was also looking at it that, okay, this is a very crucial area, because if you look to the left, this is like the extreme area. This is like the extreme area from where I was expecting sell pressure to come in. So I was like, okay, if anything should happen, I want to place my bets. I want to place my risks right here. if anything wants to happen, this is a very, very good place to place my risks right there. So I sent another message, although I wasn't on my decks. I wasn't with my laptop at the moment, but then I sent another message to the group. I was like, okay, guys, let me see. I was like, okay, guys, selling GBPJPY entry 199.932. That was the signal I sent, and then I placed my SL, and I was on the trade. However, this puts us like a little bit of profit, like it wasn't even up to 1 hour itself, and then reverse, and finally took us out, and also took out the extreme 4-hourly high that took out this low initially. So I was now like, okay, with this I am officially bullish on GJ. I am looking for buys. So right on this candle, I was expecting that, okay, we will pull down so somewhere around here and go up. That was what I was expecting. I was looking at it carefully. Now, I didn't get any entry on GG whatsoever. I didn't see any entry whatsoever. This candle just came straight down and took out the low that created this high. For me, this is the low that created this high. So it took it out. Look at, if I change this to line chart, you understand what I'm saying. Yes. So this is the leg. This is the pullback. This is the leg. So I was thinking that, okay, coming back down, we are not going to go below this low. No matter what happens, we are going to stop somewhere around here and continue going up. What's happening? Okay, and continue going up. But that was not what GJ did. GJ came, he wicked below this low. That is, some people will say, okay, it took out some liquidity, which is still fine. But then it did whatever it did here, and I was like, okay, I'm bearish now. I'm looking for sales. Then it came. It reacted somewhere around here. I know it took a lot of sellers here. People that were trying to sell, it took them here. But I was just still looking at this thing. I really wanted to see. And then I wasn't even seeing pressure to the downside. If you observe, this first candle, the wick was not taking, but the high was taking. The second one, the wick was not taking, but the high was taking. I was like, no. I mean, sorry, the low was not taking, but the high was taking. Let me do that. Let me rephrase that again. After this pullback, we created this low with this candle right here. Now, the high of this candle was taking right here, but the low was not taking. Telling you that, okay, buyers are still pushing the price higher. And then the high of this second one was taking, but the low was still safe. This candle then came and blasted through the whole place. I was now like, what is happening on GG? That was when I just lost hope for this week. When I saw this one happen, I was like, there's nothing I'm doing again this week. Oh. Market has already gone. Then again, okay, we are now like, we are bullish again. The same thing that happened here. We are expecting price to just come down here like this and go up back. No, price still came, took the lows of this candle. Price took the low once again of this candle. I was not like, oh God, what will I do? I was really looking for trade, seriously. Like, I was scavenging for trade, but thank God we have risk management and we have rules. Even though I would have just been placing unnecessary trade. That is why risk management is very, very important, guys. Don't joke with your risk management. Don't joke with your rules, because that is the strategy itself. Forget all these lines and all this stuff we are drawing on the charts here. If your risk management and your psychology, but most importantly, your risk management is not intact and your rules, criteria are not set out, guy, you do rubbish. You lose your account before you even think about what to even do. Before you even be profitable. So that was it. And then again, today, price went up, took out the high. And I was like, okay, before the end of today, maybe we might see buys from around here that will lead us into this area again and make it and continue with this overall bullish trend. Because on the daily time frame, we are bullish. So I was thinking that, okay, we are going to get some sort of pullback into this area and continue being bullish. But no, GJ is not planning on going bullish. So it then again took the low again. So how many like, I don't just understand how many levels this market wants to just keep faking until it finally picks a direction. If you observe here, it has taken lows, and at the same time, it has taken this high, taking this high. And we know that when there is an uptrend, it needs to keep faking out only highs and respecting the lows. All these lows, it needs to keep respecting them. All these lows, it needs to just tap into them and respect them, just like that. However, what it keeps doing is it's taking out both the lows and the highs. And some people might say, let me just delete all this. This is what GG is doing at the moment. It creates a high, comes down, takes the low, comes up, takes this one, comes down, takes this one, goes up again, takes this one, comes down, and this is where it finally is now. On my chart. So now, what I'm currently looking at is, on my outlook, you'll see it. I'm looking at something like this. But who knows? It might still come up again and take the high, but although I don't know if that's likely, because this is a lot. People had their stop losses here. No, this is not the 2 I want. People had their stop losses here, 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 their stop losses here. You get? And now GJ has just been playing with them. Like, sellers had their stop loss here, buyers had their stop losses here, and now buyers went to take that of the sellers, the stop loss. However, price still came back down to take out that of the buyer. So the market is just so unstable at the moment. Like, I really don't know what's going on. But going into this week, I am going to be looking for shorts, because according to my system, I am already in a down, not fully in a downtrend, but I'm already bearish. I already have a bias, and it's a bearish bias. So I'm looking for the price to do something like this. It can just, let me show you guys something here. On my outlook, I'm going to explain this better. But it can just do this. It's already pulling back though. So it can just do this. And I will short from here. If I see any kind of signal from here, and I will short from there. And I will target this low right here. Because this is kind of like the daily low. This is the daily time frame. So the daily time frame is bullish here. We had this first leg. I don't want to draw it from where it started from, but let's draw it from here. We had this first leg, we had this pullback, we had the second leg. However, before the second leg, observe something. It took out this low right here. Took out this low right here that created this high. It took out this low right here, this high here that created this low. So coming back, it has now taken it, meaning that on the daily time frame is bullish. So price could just do something like this and push up back. Do you get? Exactly. So price could do that and push up back and continue being bullish, or it will just come straight down and take out this low, and overall GJ will start tanking, because it's been going up for a while now, and I really don't know where it's flying to. I think maybe this is a fundamental something, but I'm not really much of a fundamental trader, so let's just see what happens within this week. This video is already as long as it can be. I'm going to post another one where I'm going to talk about my outlook. So if you want to see what I'm looking at moving into the next week, subscribe and turn on your notifications after you watch this.